Hello everyone, happy Monday and welcome to this week's episode of BattleTech. I'm so excited to be here playing with you guys. This is another pre-recorded episode as opposed to our normal streaming. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know off the top of this episode that because this next set is like very pre-recorded, I'm doing them basically all in a row, basically one after the other, for the next 3 weeks or so. So this episode and the next 2 episodes, I will not be able to read your comments before I play them. And so if you guys have any comments on the YouTube about things that happen in these episodes that you want to give tips and tricks and all of your helpful feedback that you guys are always giving, that I do read all of and appreciate even if I forget to reply sometimes, please do tell me the things you want to tell me and do comment. I'm reading them, but I am not going to be able to see them or enact upon them until a couple episodes from now, so just know that. But otherwise, that's just the disclaimer kind of stuff. But let's get into the actual episode here. I had a thought, and my thought was that instead of, I think we had one last battle mission that we were going to do in this system before we go do the story mission, and I am partly inclined to actually skip it and simply go to the story mission. And have today's episode be a story mission, just for, I don't know, pacing reasons of gameplay. We had a lot of sort of filler episode stuff last time, and so I feel like this episode, what I really want to do is I want to get to the next bit of story, but if it's particularly interesting, perhaps, and it was, I believe it was this retribution mission. So it's 3.5 skulls. It's a desert mission, a desert battle. You know, I don't know. Sure, I'll do it. It pays well, or pretty well, considering. I'm gonna have them pay us a little more and we'll get a little less salvage. And yeah, we will be decreasing our reputation with the magistracy a little bit, but we won't go into the red. And we'll sort of boost ourselves up with the Capellans, which some of you were like, yes, that's actually not a bad idea. So I'll just go with what you said. But I think what I want to do here, this is going to be a little bit of a tougher mission. We got some good training in on our B team last episode. I think what I want to do here is, let's see, who do I have? I have, 4 of us are at like 10. 4 of us are maxed out. Behemoth, Catalyst, Glitch, and Hotwire are all maxed out, which is crazy. So I feel like I should leave us for the story mission because I feel like we're sort of the main crew. So I guess I will take some of the B team. Blockade is sadly injured, but whoever the best folks out of our B team are. Well, Scrub is... he's almost maxed. He's one of the girlies, Scrub is. Sever, let's do, and Clover, and then between Ice Tray and Pathfinder, I'm gonna have to say it's Ice Tray because he's a little more trained up than Pathfinder is. And this is going to be a desert mission, so we should bring some things that either don't get too hot or that we can deal with if they do. Let's see, and we have quite a few friends who are being repaired right now, so this is gonna be interesting. I guess let's bring this. Which Jaeger mech is this? This is the missile Jaeger mech, so we should definitely bring that. I'm not sure who should take that, but I'll just put it in the mix and we can reorganize as needed. The Highlander feels probably wise to take. We never have heat problems with that thing. And it's good for battles. It's pretty powerful. The Battle Master, we might have heat issues with. I mean, most of these things are energy heavy, so we probably will have some heat issues with them. I could also bring the crab, which is not heat efficient really, but it's good. It doesn't. I feel like it doesn't lose a lot of heat, but it doesn't generate like too much heat. I don't think. You could take that, sure. And the Black Knight has a lot of heat efficiency, despite the fact that you would think it would generate a lot of heat, which it probably does. The Grasshopper, I don't know. I think I'm going to go with the Black Knight. And the reason why I'm doing that is because, first of all, I don't want to bring the Battle Master because I probably am going to want to bring it on our story mission unless we need to be particularly mobile during that mission. I don't want to risk it too much. It's quite heat efficient, it says, and it's a bit longer range. So we kind of have we have a good spread of distance here. We have two quite long range ones with the Jaeger Mech and the Black Knight. The King Crab is going to get up close and the Highlander can be in the middle. But I should reorganize everyone to make sure that everyone is in the most optimal guy possible. I think people who can be in cover should be long range. I think that's correct. I'm gonna switch up Plover and no. I want someone? No. Actually, you know what? I might have done it. I might have just done it correctly already. And I say correctly with an asterisk. But yeah, so I want the people with Bulwark to be in the long range mechs because if there's cover, it might be far away. And they can just stay in cover and shoot from afar. The Highlander, I want to give to someone with multi-targeting because of how its weapons are, and the King Crab I want to give to someone with sensor lock because if they can't get up close, if Plover can't getting close with the crab because it's slow and needs to be pretty close, she can sensor lock for somebody else if she doesn't have anything else to do. And the King Crab I feel like might get a little hot. I feel like it's gotten hot before. I don't know how that happened, but it did. So if she needs to cool off with it, she can use sensor lock as well. So I think that works pretty well. The Jaeger Mech and the Black Knight, the only thing that is different between Scrub and Ice Tray is that Scrub is a master tactician and has, I guess, better gunnery. So, I mean, he has better everything, but better gunnery, so I'm going to give him the Jaeger Mech because I think that's just going to be overall a bit better. So I feel okay about these choices, but we shall see what the situation is when we get in here. And I really don't know if this will be a hard 3.5 or an easy 3.5. I feel like I've had both. Let's get into it.
Command interface initiated.
You've arrived at the location our employer specified, Commander. Move forward, acquire a target lance, and light them up. Keep an eye out for reinforcements. I get the impression these folks are a bit twitchy. Alright. We shall see how this goes. Ooh, an interesting layout. I like this weird castle thing. Okay, well, I would like to have the high ground, as I always do. Like to do if I can, so I guess I will head toward the castle. At least that's probably where the enemies will be, unless there's some sort of ambush. The only other thing I can think of that might make me not want to go there is if there's a bunch of turrets waiting for me up there, but I guess there's no way to know until you know, you know? Oh, I guess I would have to go like up all these ramps if I wanted to get up there. I only have jumping on the Highlander, but the Highlander can jump up there. Well, here, I'll go here and see what's what. Hello, sir. 40-ton mech over yonder. Alrighty. Oh, I can jump in the... Oh, this is the Highlander who is there. Okay, that's... Well, yep, I would like to do that. So, let me up there, and... everybody else just keep on moving forward. I mean, the nice thing about this ledge is that theoretically it provides a little bit of cover, or like environmental such and such. Still can't quite see this mech, but that's fine.
Ready to get it on.
Scrub, I think I'm gonna have you reserve for a sec, because that guy just went, so I only have to worry about if there's other enemies. But what I can do is Ice Stray cannot currently see anybody, but he can sensor lock them. So that is what I'm going to have him do. This is a very interesting layout to a map. So Ice Stray, you head over here, sensor lock this mech, a cicada. Okay, interesting. And Scrub, I'm going to have you keep moving up the ramp, and meanwhile you can attack with your LRMs. An enemy doth approach. Let's see what this is. This one is a 60-ton vehicle. Or not vehicle. It's a mech. It is a mech. I don't know why I said vehicle. No, it is a mech. So we can target... Oh, this is nice. Actually, but with the Highlander, I can get to a place where I could... Oh, shoot everything at this cicada. Well, I would be out in the open pretty much, but I'm okay with that for the minute. If it means blasting this cicada, which I will do. Alright, Plover, you are gonna... I don't think Plover necessarily needs to go up the ramp. I don't think that's gonna be good for her, actually, technically. So I'm gonna have her go over here, and perhaps I should have had her sensor lock someone else, but I think it's actually fine. Scrub, you go at the top of the round, but I can't do anything useful with you right now, so you actually get to be reserved.
Roger that. Standing by.
Someone's gonna lay down the love on the Highlander with an LRM from the back side. So there are people up the back. So this is going to be an interesting position if we do want to get on this building.
Waiting for orders.
Ice Tray, you might be a sensor locky boy again. I guess on the cicada again. Because it ran away so that I couldn't see it. Thank you so much for doing that. And yeah, more missiles coming from behind us, which is interesting. Okay, Scrub, I don't really want to be where anyone can see me, or see you, rather. So hang back a little bit, but still target the cicada. And actually, I could do a precision shot on it at the moment, but it doesn't... I don't know if it's worth it necessarily. I might want to spend that on vigilance for other folks. And besides, I'm blasting it regardless of the precision shot. So... Okay, I gotta figure out who those guys are over there, because it's not great. The people who have bulwark should be vigilant, I think, especially because it benefits them the most. And they're also in the best mechs. Kind of. Not really.
Receiving you.
Okay, Sever. Why don't you back it up? I would be able... I would like to be able to... Okay, Okay, maybe I give up on this weird castle thing and just come over here, because I don't want to be dealing with being out in the open up top. And I am in cover. This guy doesn't have bulwark though, so I think it would be good for him to be vigilant. And I can multi-target, and in fact perhaps I should, because this guy is guarded. So I think for the cicada, you're gonna get a Gauss rifle to breach, and the quick draw that has revealed itself, or that I've revealed, is gonna get everything else.
Confirmed. Firing.
And that kills the cicada! Oh no! Alright, sweet.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, Plover, we are gonna have you. You can't do anything yet because you're not close enough to the fray, so I think it's gonna be a sprint for you. And it's okay if you end up being bait for a turn if you're not in cover. But I'm gonna have you get over closer to this little copse of trees and scrub. Yeah, interesting. So I could come over here, and could I use everything on this guy? I could. Might be worth it. Might be worth it. Okay, let's do that. So I can bring everything down on this guy. I think he took a hit last turn, so I'm going to be vigilant here, and we have this quick draw everything I got, which is going to expose his structure.
Reporting critical hit.
He's running away. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, Ice Tray, I don't know what to do with you, really. You could sprint, or you could... I could continue using you for sensor lock purposes. I feel like that's just what you're for right now. I guess on the quick draw, since he's already damaged and also the closest out of everybody else. Sever, yeah, let's be able to get a blast rifle on you. Although, is there anywhere else I could move where I could see any other targets as well? Because what I could do is I could just unleash everything on this quick draw, or I could do a breaching shot, but
Roger.
I feel like I might just want to do everything I have.
All weapons. Go.
Not looking well.
Critical hit.
Systems holding.
Yeah, you guys got this. Got another 60-ton over there, and I saw a 65-ton as well, so I'm not sure what those guys are going to be, but... Hey, everyone wants to target the Highlander today. That... I don't like that so much. Is that a mineral field?
Orders.
Is that what that is? I can't tell. Hey, the crab is in range. I repeat, the crab is in range. Thank goodness. Hello, my pretty. Also, there is a dragon. Okay, this is a dragon. So, a quick draw, a dragon, and then something. I don't know what it is. So, I should probably just try to finish off this quick draw, right? I mean, that's the only thing I can do. Alright, he is not, he's still alive, he's still in the fight, but he is looking rough. Nope, he's...
Go time.
Okay, the pilot is incapacitated, so never mind. What I said was not true anymore by the time that I said it. Okay, yeah, I can LRM this dragon, sure. It looks like I cannot really go... Like, I thought maybe I could step over this little hill part, but it looks like I can't really do that. So, maybe I do want to get up here a bit. I don't know if I really... I don't know if that's really what I want, but sure. The dragon is completely fine. He's only taken the tiniest little bit of damage, so I might want to just be vigilant here since I'm up top and in the open. And then yes, I would love to fire. Thank you so much.
Reporting heavy damage.
Heavy damage? Really?
Commander.
I don't know if it's heavy quite yet. Yeah, you just need a little bit of gunnery training, my guy, but that's fine. So let's, yeah. Do I want to be able to shoot the medium laser? Yeah, probably, right?
Roger that.
Alright, okay. Expose that structure. Okay, now it's the Black Knight's turn to get some love. I have a feeling these are turrets, possibly. Because I haven't seen any other enemies, but no. Darius said there were reinforcements, and I don't see turrets either, so they must be coming from over there somewhere. I just can't see them yet. Like, to the point where I can't even see their little red outlines. Possibly, I just need to pan over there, but I don't think...
Much more of this.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Who are you guys? It's fucked up, is what it is. Aw, isn't a bunch of catapults, I swear. Why is everyone targeting the Black Knight? That's so random. Okay, I'm annoyed now. I'm annoyed and I feel like blasting. I would love... Is this cover and mineral field? No, it... that would be too good to be true. No. Do I want cover or do I want mineral field? I don't know. I guess cover probably, but I don't know. Mineral field is pretty tempting though. Okay, here we go. Yeah, see, this is what I mean about the king crab being hot for some reason. What do I want to turn off? I guess the medium laser. Hey, I took your arm.
Solid connection,
Nice.
that one.
And you're knocked down! Even better. Okay.
Standing by.
Sever. It seems like it would be probably a good idea to hit this dragon while he's down. But I also would like to get a shot in on this catapult. I think I'll do a little multi-targeting action. Oh, but the thing is, if how almost dead are you? Oh my god, I could just... Okay, I'm gonna do the multi-targeting thing. I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but...
Splitting target. Target's taken a critical hit. Right. Who's
Next
next?
time, I can possibly get a headshot in, if someone has a
Yes,
good shot.
Commander.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll go over here, but I don't really want to because... Somebody's got LRMs that they're pointing all around,
Confirmed.
but fine. Okay, it's time for you to say goodnight. My sweet friend.
Mech destroyed.
Okay, so we have one more mech from the initial lance to destroy, and then the reinforcements. We can now see that they have a 70-tonner over there. Alright, I don't know. I guess I'll start moving back down this way. But no, if
Ready for orders.
heck. Because I could sensor lock this guy, but I don't know if it's worth it. I feel almost as if...
Aye, aye.
Oh, I'm unsteady. That's interesting. I'm not usually unsteady. Like, I just haven't run into the thing where I can't sprint because I'm unsteady before. That makes sense. Okay, well, in that case... if I went back down this way, I wouldn't be able to get a sensor lock on this guy. If I were here, I could do it. I guess I'll do it. There's not really any reason not to. It's not like I'm going to go down all the way down the ramp and back around that way then. No, wait. Well, actually, yes, I think, to the vigilance and sensor lock. A grasshopper... That's annoying. That's just not what I expected you to be. I thought you were going to be something, like, more intense. But no. There might also be something else. Probably there is.
Taking minimal damage.
Got a lock on me.
I don't like when they all go at the same time. It makes me nervous.
I can't take much more.
Alright, okay, alright.
Receiving you.
Clover, do this thing. Although you are very hot. So actually, it might not be... Okay, Sever, go first, I guess. Is there any... No, this catapult is fresh as a daisy, I tell ya. Fresh as a daisy. I guess, well, Sever is pretty good shot, so he really doesn't even need, Clover to sensor lock this guy for him. Oof.
Scored a critical hit.
Is there anything I can do that's not gonna fry me? I don't know, but I'll at least try to get further away from whatever is going on over there. Okay, if I turned off these and just had my arms on, would that work? I guess so, huh?
Locking on.
I'll try it.
Critical hit.
He's not down now. Hey, you know what? I'll take that. I think he did just go, so I think I can get him before he can stand up.
Standing by.
And if I don't know if I have enough stuff for precision strike, but... oh, I can go down this ramp. Hike. I don't know if I need to. Can I get him from here with everything? Yeah, I can. I don't have enough for a precision, but, oh, I didn't need it, obviously, because he's knocked down, so... Sure, I would love to start moving down this ramp. Thank you so much.
Affirmative.
And, yeah, I would love to
Here it comes.
finish this if I could possibly. Alright, the first lance is taken out. So we just have to deal with these gosh darn LRM
Commander.
freakos. That's an official term, by the way. Okay, if we sprinted... I could be vigilant with the Black Knight, and I think I should. I think I should get over here.
Copy that.
I should have been vigilant before I sprinted. But I guess I have evasion anyway. Maybe they'll target someone else. I don't know. Maybe not.
Receiving you.
Okay, Plover, you can start heading over that way.
Throttle at full.
And I guess I could be sensor locking, but I didn't. Maybe I'll... How far could I get with the Highlander if I sprinted? Not really very far. So maybe I'll just jump and sensor lock somebody. In case that is helpful in any capacity. So let's see, what I have a 60 ton, 70, 65, and 70. Okay, so, you know, pretty normal. I guess, who should I get a lock on? Probably the closest one.
I've got a sensor lock.
This is a quick draw. Okay.
Standing by.
Is there any LRM action I can do on this quick draw from here? No, I kind of thought there might be, but there's not. So I guess I'll just sprint. So that I can get a better angle on these guys at some point. And rack up a little bit of evasion.
Orders.
And I think the same for Ice Tray, but I'm gonna give him Vigilance because I got nervous about the armor on the Black Knight. Because it was looking a little low, and I don't really like that. I'm hoping that these guys are gonna come up this hill. Running up this hill. Though they are using LRMs, so they don't really have to get as close as theoretically I do. The king crab is going to be a sitting duck out here in the open, so I think I will perhaps be vigilant as well. I'm throwing around vigilance, but hey, it's good, you know? Okay, Sever, what do you got? You're the Highlander, so I couldn't get an angle on any of them from here. So the thing to do might just be getting in position and bracing, possibly. I think if I jump to here, I can perhaps get a better eye on them next turn. But, yeah, I think it's just bracing. I hate to spend a turn bracing, but you know what? Sometimes it's called for. It's just, you know, I like to feel like I'm doing something, but in tactics, sometimes we must, you know.
Yes, Commander.
Sometimes we must do the thing that is the tactical thing to do. Alright, Black Knight, how do you wanna come around here, and do you wanna sensor lock for me?
Copy that.
That be... So I know that was a quick draw. This I'm probably gonna be able to target easier, so I'm gonna lock this one this time. This is a grasshopper. Oh yeah, this is the grasshopper I probably saw. I'm an LRM man, so sure. Scrub can get up on this hill and, bring down the rain, you know. How are you? You're great. You're doing great. Okay, we're gonna want to breaching shot that guy, because he has
Awaiting orders.
some guarded abilities. Hello, I'm here. The crab is here and ready to rumble. Yeah, Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not be seen by everyone in the whole world. But I'll do what I need to do. I'll turn everything back on since I've cooled off in the interim. Yeah, I think it's just do the thing. Nothing too fancy. Whew, got a bunch of stuff. Okay, that makes me feel better. I exploded your ammo! Ha! No more LRMs for you. Maybe LRMs for other of your friends, but not for you. Now the crab is a little sad.
I'm under heavy fire.
You should possibly have made her vigilant or something.
Took a hard hit there.
Can I have a turn, please?
Ready
Thank
for
you.
orders.
Alright. Unfortunately ooh, yeah. Let me do this. Yes, I would love to do this, and yes, I would love to be vigilant. What do I want? A Jaeger mech and an archer. Oh my god, I hate archers! I hate them! Okay, the grasshopper is not looking well. The quick draw is fine. The Jaeger mech, okay. So I'm gonna multi-target. I'm gonna send the LRMs at the grasshopper. I'm gonna send the rifle with a breaching shot at that Jaeger mech, and then the quick draw can have everything else. So A is correct, B, and then C for everything else. E, yeah.
Confirmed.
That's about right. Oh yeah. Crit that LRM, if you would. Okay.
Receiving you.
Scrub. Gosh. What do I want you to do? What does the quick draw have in there? Possibly I could try targeting a specific... Okay, you guys were telling me, I think what you said, I'm not looking at the comment right now, but I think you said that if the crit is orange, it means that the weapon you can still use, but it has, like, reduced accuracy. Or is not as good, but you can still use it. And if it's red, then it's, like, it's gone. You're gonna have to replace it. I think that's what you said. So it does mean he could still seemingly use his LRM-15, which is gross. Okay. Maybe I want to try to cause some sort of ammo explosion. What if I tried to take out your LRM stuff? Okay. I tried. It didn't really do anything. That's fine. That's fine. I don't even care. Whatever.
That shot went internal.
Okay. Don't worry, Plover. I got you.
Aye, aye.
Black Knight time! Let's stay at a distance, I think. I'll poke out here and... Or I could poke out, I could poke out here and try to get the grasshopper. Not as good of a shot, though. Presumably because he has 2 pips of evasion. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna have Sever go first because Ice Tray he's a little bit of more of a newbie, so He needs all the help he can get with his hit chance. So I'm gonna do another little multi-targeting maneuver. And I'm gonna give a reaching shot to that Jaeger mech and try to work on this grasshopper with the rest. So the Gauss rifle can go to the Jaeger mech. Everything else I think I'm gonna give to this grasshopper.
On it.
Oh my god! Headshot! Okay, that was sexy. That was good. Wow. Okay, Sever, I love you so much, dude. That was so good! Oh my god. I didn't even ask him to do that. He just did it, man. Okay, cool. Wow. And he was, like, healthy. I think his structure was exposed, but he was pretty healthy. But, yeah, man, just, yeah. Wow. Okay. Alright. I think I'm gonna go for the grasshopper. Wish I had a precision strike, but it might be that I get lucky. I don't know. I did! Oh my gosh. This team is getting a bit lucky. Okay, I shouldn't say that too soon though, because I don't want anything to get shot off that's gonna be annoying to replace. I have to keep an eye on that. Like this, oh, this is just, oh, that's nice. The arm that's almost destroyed is the one that has the plain AC-20, not the one that has the nice AC-20, so that's good. But I should probably check. So the one that has the one where the arm is almost destroyed is, okay, so I should face her this way so that her arm doesn't get shot off. I only have 2 more ammo though, so it's really not, it's not gonna matter for too much longer. I have to turn a laser off, but that's fine. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Enemy down.
That's just crazy.
Standing by.
Okay, one, I only have... Okay, I am out of ammo on that. Okay, that's fine. I should maybe give... Okay, remind me. And I say remind me knowing full well there's no way you can remind me to do this. So, remind me to replace one of these 3 weapons with more ammo. I don't really care which one, necessarily. They all have the same heat signature. I'm tempted to take that. I kind of want to take that laser out, and I could put that nice laser on something else that uses lasers more efficiently or relies on lasers more. I think I could take that laser off and add another ammo, and it would be good. I hope I remember that I said that. But in the meantime, Scrub, if you would, please, get this archer started. I have a question about headshotting. It's not really a question as much as it is, I'm just impatient and I want to take this guy out as fast as possible. Well, you know, something I was thinking about is I should actually pay more attention than I currently do or have been about, like, the amount of armor that certain mechs have in certain areas of their body. Like, some mechs might have more armor in like their torso or their like core or arms or whatever, you know, like depending on what is important to them. So I feel like I should pay more attention to that. But for this time, I'm actually going to target, and I am doing this because he has a missilery suite, and I feel like that's probably bad. And I want to make his LRMs as bad as possible while I'm trying to kill him, because that shit hurts, man. It is hurting me.
Copy that.
Hey, I knocked him down! I hope he doesn't get to go immediately after this. He does. I knew it. I don't know how I knew that. I just did. I wasn't even looking at the initiative. Okay, but he didn't do anything scary, so... Alright, I am gonna... The crab doesn't have... Okay, I'm gonna say, crab, just like, stand back while we finish this. You can help by... Sensor locking isn't gonna do anything here. But... I am gonna just move back because she doesn't have her big guns available. And so I kind of am inclined to not have her get anything shot off when she doesn't even have.
Roger.
This isn't the rifle arm, is it? No. Okay. Fine then. Take that!
Yes, Commander.
Okay, I'm gonna do another precision on this shoulder. It also has, I saw that it had ammo in it and one of the LRMs, so that's one of the other things I wanted to point out about why I was targeting that particular area. Okay, I crit one of the LRMs. I don't know if it was a good crit or a bad crit. Are you a good crit or a bad crit? Crit. Witch? Are you a witch? I know I am. Okay. Or
Engage target.
I'm just going all in, man.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
He's swaying on his feet.
Awaiting orders.
There's not anything really helpful I can do here, right? Fine. You can just hang back and chill. I'm actually gonna have you go over here.
10-4.
There's not really a reason for her to go all the way back there, except not getting hit, I guess.
Orders.
Okay, so I don't have any precision available to me, but I feel like... Ooh, that's bad. That's pretty bad. Okay, but I can finish him off. Cover? That makes the hit chance way lower for those two. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit,
Here we go.
but I'm gonna save. No, I can't save right now. Then I'm just risking it. Okay. Alright. Okay.
Target's taken a critical hit.
He's not looking well. He's not looking well. Can I save now? Thank you. It'd be really embarrassing if we had to start all the way from the beginning.
Commander.
But no, I think we're good. So I'm going to save the precision strike for somebody who is more helpful with that. Although, no, I actually am going to use it with Scrub because it gives him better to hit chance. Unless moving gives me... Oh, moving does the same thing. I just might be a little too far away. Okay, so I'm going to come forward a bit. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. You lucky dogs, you. That could have been very bad, but it wasn't.
Mission successful.
And I will take the credit. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Mission complete. Almost 1 million T-bills. Very nice. We're probably going to have to spend some of that on repairs, but I don't think anyone got anything shot off. It was just that we're going to need to do some repairs, but we're okay. Okay. I should definitely take this archer piece. I thought I had another archer piece, but it's probably a different model. And please, please give me some of these fancy lasers. You could. No, you couldn't. Okay, that's also fine. Our mech warriors are gaining an experience and need your guidance catalyst. If you head to the barracks, you can direct their training. Yes, I will do that. Thank you so much. I think it was last episode that I was like, I've never seen him say that before, and now I'm thinking that couldn't possibly be true. Because he's said it twice in a row now. Okay, Ice Tray, let's have you. I think probably increasing your guts is gonna be
training confirmed, Commander.
Ready for
helpful. Pathfinder must have had XP either from a previous mission or if we traveled at some point, but we haven't been traveling for a while. Maybe just time passing, I don't know. But either way, I guess let's increase your... I like to keep things pretty even. So I'll go tactics for you.
Commander.
No upgrades for Plover or Scrub or Sever. Sever, you deserve a promotion. You deserve a level up because of that headshot, I swear. And that's all we have to do on this system. There are a couple more, but these were both against pirates, and so I didn't want to do these two. Now, where do these take us? These take us to Weldry. Is Weldry at all on the way to where we're going? Not really. Not really. So let's see. We could go here possibly. There's a black market there, but why would I want to go to a planet with a black market? Because I can't buy anything at the black market, so it doesn't matter. Are there any interesting 3.5 skull systems nearby? No, the closest one is Mekdur, but I've wrung Mekdur dry, pretty much, and nothing else is really on the way, except possibly for Mangjandian, but... well, we haven't been there before. Maybe it'd be interesting to go there. But no, I was going to do the priority mission, and I said I was going to. I was even possibly going to do it today, and so I will. I will try to do it today, but first, before we get started with travel, I will repair the Highlander and repair the crab. And it will be good for all of our mechs to get a nice rest and recuperation while we are traveling. Because we have kind of a lot of guys who are in need of some love over the various missions we've been doing. Anything? I just want to check the hiring hall and the store before we leave to make sure There's nothing super interesting, but it doesn't look like the hiring hall has anything. And I'm almost certain the store won't have anything. I could get this SRM4, this LRM5 plus. I will get the LRM5 plus, actually, because I do use LRM5s for stuff. I don't know what I'll put it on, but... And then these things are all so expensive. But nothing that calls to me to spend that much on it. So I think we're just gonna have to call that a bust. And let's travel to the extraction mission of Mr. or should I say Lord Alexander Madeira. We have an upgrade going, so that's good. Tournament Madness. Plover arrives at your quarters looking for some advice. What had started as a competitive training exercise in the training module has since evolved into a ship-wide tournament with mixed lances of mech warriors and other crew. Plover and Ice Tray have been competing together. But Commander, Ice Tray hasn't been pulling his weight. My other 2 teammates are looking at me as Lance Captain to do something about it. I'm feeling a bit stuck here. What should I do? Advise her to replace Ice Tray. Suggest Plover hold extra practice. Oh god, I don't know. I think that probably if it's like about the competition, she should replace him. But okay, it depends. These are things I would say to Plover if I were in her shoes. It depends. Is he not pulling his weight in that his skill is lacking? Or is he not pulling his weight in that he's not motivated and is like skipping practice or, you know, blowing it off or like not taking it seriously? Like that's one thing. But if it's just a matter of skill because like, you know, he's one of our newbie members, maybe he just needs to brush up. So I'm gonna suggest she should hold extra practice. I have a feeling the other 2 teammates won't like that. If there was an option for it, I would have Plover either just have a conversation with or hold extra practice with Ice Tray specifically. But that's not an option here, so that's what I'm gonna do. Plover nods. You're right. Now's the time for everyone to step up. Later that week, you visit the training room and check the leaderboards. Plover's lance has fallen in the standings. Ice Tray walks up behind you. Commander, I know you encouraged Plover to keep me around. I feel bad that I let her down, but I think that I need the life or death adrenaline from a real battlefield. Anyway, please know that I won't let you down. Not when it counts, anyway. Aw, bud. If you don't want to play, you should just say, I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Like, that's okay. I don't like competition either. I'm more of a co-op game kind of gal. We should get a ship upgrade. What do you think we should get? The temptation to get them, but it's so expensive. But what else am I spending my money on, really? Sure, I'm gonna splurge. Hope that's the right thing to do. Gotta pay everyone eventually. We are gonna get to Guldra right before the financial report, so it's actually fine. Like, don't worry, everyone. We just have to do this one mission, and I'll pay you tomorrow. I remembered what I said as I was waiting here for the time to for the travel events to pass. I remembered what I said about the king crab. I think it was the medium laser I wanted to remove. What? I don't have AC-20 ammo? I'm not at a store. Ah! I felt sure that I would just like randomly have some from you know, running around. Okay. Never mind. I'll do that later. Well, let it be known that I did remember, and certainly by the time we get to a store, I will have forgotten again and have to remember again. Oh no, there's unexpected debris. In navigation, Sumeria highlights a blinking red alert in the Argo's path. We've got some space junk in our way, Commander. Permission to blast it to dust with the Leopard. Debris, Dr. Murad corrects. Sir, I recommend that we attempt to avoid it. Otherwise, you risk sending the debris in unexpected directions. You could damage our most vital systems and bays. Sumeria rolls her eyes. The Argo isn't exactly an agile ship. I mean, I'm good, but she's never going to turn on a dime. We've got about 5 minutes, roughly. We need a decision, Commander. Luckily, we have improved power conduits, so I feel like the option that, like, you have to have unlocked something in order to do seems probably like a good decision. Force more power to the engines. Coordinating with Sumere, Dr. Murad manages to squeeze some extra thrust from the power conduits. The Argo lurches forward with a burst of speed, and the entire ship vibrates as if it might explode. Though the extra power lasts only for a few minutes, the dropship evades the debris. After the Argo reaches a safe distance, Dr. Murad reports into navigation over the comms. I'm still kind of shocked that actually worked. Stray particles caused some superficial damage, but nothing too concerning. You made the right call, Commander. Cheers echo down the halls of the Argo as the rest of the outfit return to their posts. Yay, morale increased. Morale? Why is it like that? Morale increased by 2. Great. Oh my god, look. We are... Just need 1 more morale. Okay. So consider resolute morale. Okay. Here's something that I'm, like, seriously considering. We just need 1 more morale to be resolute, which means we would gain 35 resolve points per round of battle as opposed to 25. So I think that actually we should, because when we travel, we don't have to do the priority mission straight when we get there. We should put off starting the mission for a day to let the financial report happen, and we should pay everyone a little more this month so we can get to 41 morale. I think, right? Because that seems like it would be a boon. A great boon. I think I'm gonna do that. I've never done that before because it's a bit expensive to pay people a lot of money, obviously, but I think we can afford it, and I think it would be wise as we go into this next battle. Very nice! We have a better med bay now, which is very nice. I'm gonna hold off on getting another ship upgrade because I just splurged a lot of money and I'm about to splurge more on this financial report. We've arrived at Guldra, Commander. Ready to proceed with our current contract? No. When have I ever been ready to proceed with the contract? Right when we get there. Alright, yeah, this is a hostile system, so there's no nothing. We just are gonna go in naked. Okay, but let us, I'm gonna give everyone a bonus. Ugh. 1,203,000 C-bills. It's a lot. It's 400 C-bills, 350 C-bills more than we would usually pay people. I think we're probably gonna slip back down once we're not doing a story mission, but I think this will be really good. We are resolute! Look at that! Psych. Well, in that case, then yes, I am ready to launch this contract. Oh my god. We're picking up a transmission on the restoration distress frequency, Commander. The timestamp is marked a couple of hours ago. It's from Lord Madeira. Kamea, by the time you receive this message, I'll have been captured. I've got hostiles closing in all around me as I'm recording this. I don't know how much time I have left. Listen, the evidence is hidden in a dead drop. It was the best I could do given the circumstances. Go to Let me try that again. Go to my grandfather's monument. You remember, the place where we laid him to rest in the mountains. The Directorate paved it over and built a structure right over the top of it. Look there and you'll find what you need. I can hear the sound of splintering hardwood. They're coming through the door and I'm out of time. I pray that I'll see you again, but if I don't, I need you to win this war. Do whatever you have to do, just finish it. Not for me, but for our people. Goodbye. The image on the view screen cuts out. The only sound you can hear is the hiss of static. The bastards took him. But he left us the evidence. They have Alexander Darius, and we're going after him now. I've got Lord Madeira's subdermal transponder signal on my screen. They're moving him, probably in an APC. If we launch mechs now, we may be able to catch up to it. Then we better get moving. Lady Arano? Assemble your lance. 3 of your best. I'll be joining you in the atlas we recovered from Castle Nautilus. Time is of the essence, Catalyst. Let's retrieve that evidence and bring Lord Madeira home. I think I could have the atlas. I'll give you something else. That's nice. But could I have the... Okay. Alright, we gotta figure this out. I've just realized that this means since Kamea's coming with us, I hope we can control her, or is the AI gonna control her? I don't know. I was able to control her last time she was in her atlas, but I don't know. So I'm not gonna be able to bring all 4 of us. Someone is gonna have to stay home. I mean, I should go, I guess. Who else should go? I think Glitch and Hotwire should go. Cause it's lowlands, so Behemoth is good for hot places. And she's good for, like, many other things as well, but although there are gonna be a lot of trees, Bulwark might be good, but both of us have Bulwark, Glitch doesn't have it, that's fine. I feel good about taking Breaching Shot. Oh, Kamea also has multi-target and Breaching Shot and Bulwark. Okay, so she is pretty set, so that's good. I think I should probably take the Jaeger mech for Hotwire, because she's got to have her sniper. That's just how she is. Glitch should be in the Highlander, obviously. And then I don't know what I should take, because if we're going to be chasing vehicles, I feel like I should have something a little faster. Like, I should have a bit of movement available to me, which makes me think, what if I took the... I don't want to take the quick draw, do I? No. What if I took the grasshopper? That is actually not that weird. Because I've got long range, I've got short range, I've got missiles, I've got multi-targeting, and I've got jumping. I think it's the grasshopper for me. I could be wrong. I could get into this battle and be like, wow, that was dumb. But that's what I'm thinking. I've got my sniper, I've got my all-arounder, I've got my movement-based, all-reliable, whatever that means. And I don't know what the Atlas is going to do. I don't know what Kamea's been doing with that thing. So, yeah, let's go in with this. I didn't know that. The tooltip? Gladiatorial mech combat sounds amazing. There's a great sort of gladiator-like scene in Visions of Escaflowne, my favorite mech-based anime. Okay, so we have to attempt to... I blanked out for a second. We have to attempt to rescue Lord Alexander Madeira. Okay, I don't like the attempt to. I'm going to rescue him, obviously. And Lady Kamea Arano must survive. Okay, obviously. The Directorate has captured Lord Madeira, and we're going to get him back. We have his transponder coordinates, and we know that he's on the move. We're going to make planetfall, rescue Alexander, and recover the evidence he risked his life to bring us. And we will bring ruin to anyone who stands in our way. Yay!
Command
Oh my god.
initiated.
Purple. How are we looking, Darius? Bad news. The APC holding Lord Madeira has already reached the facility ahead. Whatever we're going to do, we need to do it fast. Our arrival won't stay a secret for long. I need Alexander by my side if we're going to beat my uncle and win this war. Cut him out of that facility, Commander. We will get that data after he's recovered. Okay. Okay, good. I get to control her. Okay, thank God. I was like, I don't want to try to keep an AI alive. Alright. Well, she's sprinting forward because she is anxious, obviously. We're not technically in combat yet. So... let me zoom out. I need to zoom out. Yeah, let me get up next to Kamea up here. Let us all crowd into this bit of cover. There's not rounds listed or anything, so I assume we're not on a time crunch yet. Might be at some point, but... a galleon. What does a galleon have in it? Nothing good, probably. Although that was a sad little laser.
Enemy detected.
What does a galleon have? Just tiny lasers. That's fine. Can't jump on you, can I? Okay, and what is this? A 30-ton vehicle and a turret? Okay. So... from here, I can target both the turret and the galleon. Or I could... I'm tempted almost to reserve.
I'm here.
I could have Hotwire, because Hotwire can... no, she can't ace pilot this galleon. She must not have eyesight on it. Is this bit in cover up here? No. I bet if Kamea moved, Hotwire could be where I want her to go. Okay, I think I'm gonna reserve here and let some other things happen, just to get an idea of what we're looking at. All right, there's a mech. What kind of mech are you? 60 tons. Oh, all right. Okay, Kamea, why don't you go ahead and move yourself? Yeah, you know what? Why don't we do this? You have multi-targeting, right? Oh, she has ER lasers? That's not fair. I want ER lasers. Kamea. Okay, multi-targeting. Alright, yeah, we should do a breaching shot on this dragon. We should do it with the Aileron 20. Yep. And, I guess we should, here, do this and this. They're pretty light all around, so I feel like, what if I did this. And then I guess the galleon can have... Oh, that's how it already was. Okay. Okay, I think this is good. Let's do this.
I'll do what you ask.
Oh, that dragon is not... Look how little armor it has. She annihilated that galleon. Oh my god. Okay, maybe it'll be fine, actually. And the turret is destroyed. Okay, I feel better.
Target destroyed.
I feel better, but I also feel suspicious because this makes me wonder if it's all... Like, is there... You know... If things are going that well, like, is it real or is it... Okay. But we're just gonna have to trust. Alright, Grasshopper, I could jump somewhere if I wanted to. I could jump up here. That feels probably, like, not a good idea, though. I feel like I should have some semblance of cover anyway, so let's move up a little bit. And, oh great, a turret. Ass. I could send my large laser and maybe my LRMs over to this turret. Nope. I am too far away, so dragon it is. And, wow, he's really rough. I mean, I make a ton of resolve now, so I could just... Alright. Off some of his good stuff. Okay, Glitch and Hotwire, if you could try working on those turrets, that would be great, but I don't know if you can get somewhere where you can see them. Not really, which is unfortunate. So I guess it might just be... It might just be this dragon, then.
Moving out.
I don't know what Hotwire will do.
I'm receiving you.
Do you think you could finish this dragon off? I want to stay as far away as possible, preferably. From the turrets, specifically, is what I am thinking. Because I hate turrets so much. Alright, come on. You got this. There we go. No dragon for you.
For the Oregon people.
Alright, we are inspired! Sweet. Okay. Alright, it's happening. It's happening. Okay, Hotwire, I guess I'm gonna have you sprint forward. I don't like that, but... Right out in the open? Okay, be vigilant before you do that, because I'm nervous about what is gonna come out of the woodwork the closer we get. And Catalyst, get closer, and yes, please, would you please multi-target these turrets, and we'll deal with that vehicle. It better not be an SRM carrier when we get closer to it, I suppose. Okay, 1 and 2. Ooh. Okay, somebody... actually, sure, why not, I guess. Isn't particularly good. Maybe I should be vigilant, actually. We don't really need the precision right now. But putting off damage until later is good. Yay! 1 turret destroyed. And this light sniper turret is alive. Okay. Ooh. Didn't like that. What does it have, by the way? I should probably have checked. AC2s. Alright. And machine guns. But...
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, Miss Glitch, I wonder if you would like to possibly... Feels bad to be up here, but I think it might be worth it to... try to get both of these in one turn.
Line up and I'll shoot them down, Commander.
Okay, that galleon is gone. And the sniper turret is gone! Yay, the defenders are eliminated. Now secure that base. Couldn't be that easy though, could it?
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah. Come on up, Camille. Come on up.
Confirmed. The Directorate must fall.
Yeah, I agree. It must. I don't want to get in the circle until everyone is a little closer, so I'm hoping that I want to get glitched down off of that cliff. I don't think any of us could have reached it, I guess, but I'm glad that we couldn't because
Waiting for orders.
I don't want her to be stuck up there while we're all defending the base. Okay, Kamea, oh no, Glitch, yeah, brace.
Tell me what you need.
I need you to come up here and look at this base, but do not go in. I repeat, do not go in. Okay. Alright, maybe one of us could go in now. I'm gonna look this way. I'm in cover, so I'm okay. Hotwire,
Commander.
if you would want to look that way.
Affirmative.
Be vigilant just in case, I don't know. Seems good. Although you were bracing.
Reading you loud and clear.
Okay, Kamea, you can come in now. Please look that way.
I'm on the move.
And Glitch, if you could
can I do
jump
for you?
in so that you can look this way. Well done, Commander. Farah, do you have the fix on Lord Madeira's exact location? Working on it, Darius. I just need a minute to... Oh, God. Victoria, no. Ew. You won't find your lapdog in that facility, however long you search, cousin. Little Alex kneels at my feet as we speak. She's so evil. She's like cartoonishly evil. I love her. And she's horrible and bad and wrong. Get out of here, Kamea. She's using me as bait. It's true, Kamea. Alexander was excellent bait. And now this war comes to an end.
New sensor contacts. I've got hostile units converging
No.
on your location.
Damn you, Victoria. Taking hostages is a coward's move. If you wanted to fight me, you should have come yourself.
When I send you to hell, be sure to tell Lord Carosas that.
Oh boy, what are we looking at? We've got a 35-ton mech over there, and I don't see anyone else. Oh, yes, I do. I see a 50-ton mech over there, and I don't see anyone else. Are you sure? Because... Oh, fucking Glitch is pointing this way that has nobody in it. Gosh dang. Okay, fine. Well, my Highlander back is turned to that mech, so I guess I'll be vigilant, but... Man, okay, but I was bracing.
For the Aurigan people.
Oh boy, oh. Hotwire,
Bye.
please. Please help. Okay, we should destroy those guys. I can't? What do you mean I can't see? What do you mean I can't see them? What do you mean they're too far away? What do you mean? This isn't cover, is it? What? I can't see a dang thing. If I sprint, I could see those guys, but why would I want to do that? Can I reserve? Okay, I can. That's the move here, because... Ew, a hunchback. Gross. Alright. Who's this coming over the hill? No idea. Alright.
Yes, Commander.
Now, Hotwire. It is time for you to move by. And, is this a regular one or a laser one? It's a laser hunchback. Okay. And these ones are in not that bad of condition. The other ones were pretty rough, or that dragon was pretty rough, and then the turrets and stuff, but... Should I be in medium laser range? But if I'm in medium laser range, then it's in medium laser range, and I just think we should keep our distance for a little bit. Yeah, I'll be vigilant because I'm right out in the open. Thank you so much.
Affirmative.
Okay, still my turn. Very nice. Alright, I'm jumping, and I am... Let's see. I could get a direct line of sight on a couple of these guys. Wait, so there's a 55 that's new, and that 35, and then this hunchback. So I should... This guy's probably in cover, so I should get a breaching shot on him. So yeah, let me be here so I can see. What is he? A panther? Okay, if you insist. Rifle for the panther, and then I guess the LRMs for this hunchback. And both will be breaching shots, which they both need.
Got it.
So I'm pleased with that. And then as for me, what should I do? What have I got? How's my... Let's see. I could also do basically the same thing as Glitch just did. I think that might actually be good. I wouldn't want to be seen by whoever this is, but... I wonder if it might be good for... No, I don't know. Can I target the... Can I get close enough to this panther that I can use my lasers? Yes. It might be better to do a breaching shot. I don't know, though. My lasers are pretty good. I guess I'll keep my distance a little bit and breaching both of these guys. We've got 1, 2, and I think I want to switch them. Oh no. This one was correct, and then, yeah. Okay, here we go. That didn't do anything. Got rid of some evasion is what I did. Okay, Kamea, please, if you could... Alright, take out this panther, I guess. Good to take it out. We don't want him using his... What do they have? PPCs? On us? That's pretty bad, right? Alright. That guy doesn't have very good aim.
Commander?
Hello, sniper. You unfortunately are facing the wrong direction to be able to use your primary abilities, so... Yeah, let's go over here.
Copy that, Commander.
Hunchback, how did you do with the shot that I did? Where do you keep all your lasers? You have so many of them. They're all... Right. Because Hunchback, obviously. Yeah. Well, that's the wrong torso, then. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna target the other torso, then.
Reporting critical hit.
I'm glad that I was vigilant because, yeah, she's right out in the open. Overall, these guys aren't too scary. Either this mission is not as hard as I expected, or there's way more to come. And honestly, it could be either. I couldn't say. A Wolverine, okay. A Wolverine. Interesting. And a Trebuchet over there. I feel like I'm closest to these guys. I should probably deal with them. This is cover, isn't it? Yeah, so I could get right up to this Panther and send a breaching shot at the Wolverine. That's what I'm gonna do.
Engaging jump jets.
And neither of these have any particularly juicy spots on them, no. This guy doesn't have his PPC anymore. I must have shot that off. So, yeah, here. You can have... I guess the LRM, not the LRM, the large laser probably, and then Panther can have everything else. Wrong one. Wrong one. I was like, why is the breaching shot not flashing? There we go.
Engaging multiple targets.
He's coming closer and missing mostly. Just good.
Flight damage. Hold in firm.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, Glitch, you can help me kill. Help me kill. Yeah, so I think I probably have these guys in hand, at least for a sec, but it might be good for her to help with the Hunchback. So maybe what I will do... Oh, can I look at the Wolverine and the Hunchback at the same time? I can.
Got it.
Okay, because I want to send a breaching shot at the Wolverine. I think the LRMs... Okay, LRMs for the Wolverine, rifle for the Hunchback. And then the Panther gets everything else. 1, 2, 3. Nope, that was right. A for you, B for you, and C for all of you.
You get a headshot, and you get a headshot.
We're whittling. Lessons in whittling. That's what the episode is called. I'm guarded from your LRMs, which is good. You're exposing my structure. An SRM carrier, die. Die. Immediately. Am I facing it, actually? I am. I could try to LRM it. I probably should. Where can I move to, by the way? Can I get a direct shot on it? Yeah, I think Kamea should help out with these guys.
Moving
And
out.
I'll have her be vigilant because I'm gonna do some multi-targeting here, so I don't need the precision. Okay, you get everything that you can have, and then you get everything else. How about that? Isn't that beautiful?
Copy that.
Thank you. I would like to not have an SRM carrier here anymore. Ooh. I destroyed your
If you had any
left torso and left arm. Is that the ones that I wanted to destroy? I don't know, but we'll see. I'm trying to, like, rotate the hunchback in my mind. It was the wrong one. Okay. That's okay, because I can pretty much immediately go for the correct one. Can I do it ace piloting? I can. Thank God, hallelujah. Okay, here we go. We're getting rid of that, and in fact, we're just killing you, so it didn't matter, but I feel better.
Enemy eliminated.
Yeah, now get back in the cover of the trees. Thank you. You can be here so you can keep watching the horizon. Okay, that's fine. She's in an atlas. She's in an atlas. It's fine.
Is that your best shot?
I wish I could take her with me all the time. But only if I get to control her.
Reading you loud and clear.
Okay. I realized how weird that statement sounded. I would like her to be with me, but only if I can control her. Listen, it's not like that. It's not. You misunderstand what I. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna ignore this trebuchet. Unwise, perhaps, but the reason is because I'm busy shooting other people. I'm wondering if I shouldn't, oh, I could get up here. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? I do feel like I should stay in the cover, though. I mean, I have bulwark. There's really no reason to... The only thing is, I want to be close... I want to be close enough that I can get good shot on the Panther. Like, a good shot.
Engaging jump jet.
I don't need to breaching shot any of these guys. I should get rid of some of the Wolverine's evasion. So the Wolverine should get at least something. I think the large laser. And then all the rest can go to Panther. I guess I could have done that the opposite way, but I did the long way.
Engaging multiple.
Yeah, and then I just get rid of a pip of evasion, which is good for everyone else. Whittling down this Panther slowly, really slowly. He's doing quite well for a little guy.
My attention.
Okay, Kamea can't get into cover, which is unfortunate. I feel like she should... Let's see.
I'm on my way.
Do I want to go for the trip trebuchet or the Wolverine? I think the Wolverine, because it's... I feel like I'm gonna waste her on the Panther. Maybe what I do is I send the ER lasers at the Panther, because they have a pretty good chance. Nope. A for the... yeah, and then B for everything else. So...
Discharging weapons.
yeah, because I was like, if I shoot all my weapons at the Panther, it's going to be overkill, and I'm going to waste all that good damage. So that goes to the Wolverine.
Reporting a critical strike.
And he's not looking particularly well. He's okay, but he's not the best. I'm going to stay in medium laser range of him, but hopefully not get too close to the trebuchet, which, what does the trebuchet use? LRMs, so it doesn't even matter, really. But okay, so I'll stay in range of you, and I'm just gonna try to finish off this Wolverine, but I will send a rifle your way. No, stop it. I will send a rifle at the trebuchet to get rid of some evasion, though. A-N.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and that did some damage as well. Okay, the Wolverine is very dead. Very good. Okay.
Gotcha. The directorate must fall.
We just have a little trebuchet left. I'm suspicious. There's gotta be another wave. No, doesn't there?
Reporting minimal damage.
This can't be it.
Yes, Commander.
I'm facing you, are I not? Yes. What do you have in there? You have some medium lasers. Might be nice to take off. I think I'll just do a regular fire, actually. Just regular fire. See what we hit.
Critical hit, Commander.
And move away. Okay, move over there. These are both kind of the same.
Confirmed.
And me! It's my turn! Yay! I get to hit the trebuchet. And I will, too. With all of my things, if I have the heat for it. Do I have the heat for it? I do! The hot wire. The grasshopper. Does pretty well with heat. I am pretty happy with it. I do really like the grasshopper. I wasn't expecting to like it, but I do like it. And I hate fighting them, so that also tells you that it must be pretty good.
All weapons
I explode you.
enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
And I knock you down. And you have no arms. Someone was saying in the comments that when you take all the stuff out of the arms and just have like nothing in your arms, it reminded them of the knights who say knee, and it is just a flesh wound. And I love that because it's so true. Who's this? No, Kamea should get the kill shot, right? It might not even be a kill shot, but it's a knockdown and it's just gonna be ugly. Although she's pretty hot, so never mind, Kamea. You don't get the kill shot
I hear ya.
because your heat is bad. That's the only reason, I promise. Can I explode this ammo?
It should be killed.
Both legs destroyed. I don't think I've ever seen that. The Directorate must have learned about Lord Madeira's subdermal transponder and cloned the signal. Keep fighting down there. Sumire and I are working to get a fix on his actual location. Work quickly, Dr. Murad. This could be our only chance at finding him.
Enough of these games, Kamea. Do you want to win little Alex back? Come and find me. We'll be waiting for you. Won't we, Lord Madeira?
I'm sorry, Kamea. I evaded capture for as long as I could.
That sound you just heard was his jaw, Kamea. It was every bit as fragile as I thought it would be. Consider this a promise kept from our first reunion.
I'm coming for you, Victoria. Do you hear me?
Communication terminated.
Oh my god, this girl is crazy! Okay, jeez. More reinforcements, oh god, okay. Alright, okay. She's real mad. She has like 0 movement, even sprinting. It's kind of wild. Can you see that guy? No. But at least point that way, you know what I
I'll
mean?
make it happen.
And, I guess she could... No, she couldn't sensor... He's not sensor lock range. So, yeah, just brace. Just hang out. They're coming closer. Ew, a fire starter and a what? And a something else. Who are all these? Who are all these guys we have? Yeah, you got me with the.
Send me a real opponent.
Okay, a fire starter, a fire starter. What if they were all fire starters? That would be really funny. 55 and 35. Okay. Okay, all right, okay. Well, don't get too close now. I want to be able to shoot all my weapons at you. Although, breaching shots are good. It was all, but look at all these fire starters. This isn't a fire starter, but these are all fire starters. That's, I hate that. I hate to see it. Unfortunately, okay. So, 1, 2, 3. One of you gets to be B, and then the rest get to be C.
Engaging multiple targets.
At least I'm slicing off evasion, if nothing else. And Hotwire can hopefully do the real damage, although she's pointed the wrong way! It's fine. Yeah, I guess go for this fire starter in front. And stay away. Alright. If I take your torso off, presumably, ooh, your ammo will explode and one of your flamers will fall off, so yeah. I will be taking that, thank you.
Start a critical hit.
Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Glitch. I would like you to do much the same thing. Although we can use you for breaching shots, and we should do. But I would like to get in range of someone with my medium lasers. Perhaps on Wise, I think the flamers are standard range as well, but maybe they're not. I don't remember.
Taking the high road.
Anyway. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and you.
No problem. I've got enough guns for everyone.
I'm glad I finally learned how to use breaching shot. I didn't really understand it at first, but I'm very glad that I eventually understood, because it's kind of boss.
Did you see that? Did you see it?
I saw it, babe. I saw. Alright, Kamea is mad. She is angry. And she can only see 2 of them, and that is unfortunate. And can only get so close. So she should probably... I'm gonna turn one of these lasers off. And do this. Now hang on. This should be a breaching shot on both of them. I think the UI might be being a bit weird, but hypothetically it should be. Okay, it just wasn't showing, like they weren't blinking, but they both were breaching, which is good. I crit your flamer! Oh, good.
Inflicting heavy damage.
Good. Okay, I think they get to go now, unfortunately. Don't flame me! Maybe the flamers are shorter range than I thought. In which case, you can only hit me with your lasers, which is okay for now. I'm gonna destroy you in short order. And what is this? A Kintaro? It's random. I don't know why it would be random compared to anything else that could have popped out of the trees.
Standing by.
Oh, that's random. Why is it random? Why? All these mechs are random. Okay, I could take your leg off. I could take... Ooh, snipe
I'm
that.
releasing you.
Yeah, snipe that.
Acknowledge.
There we go. Okay.
That's a kill.
Yeah, you're so right. And why don't you go over here, I guess. Just seems a little bit less accessible for people to
Coordinates
get
received.
up in her face. As for me, I'll back it up a little bit. Could I even... I could unleash the whole thing on this fire starter from here. It would be better if I did it from closer range, question mark? Yes, it would. But, or I could increase the precision with a precision strike. And also use up some of my resolve, because otherwise it's just going to get wasted. And I could take off the leg. I probably should do, but it's dark gray up in there, you know what I mean? So, yeah, he's done. Goodbye.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay. I'm going in for the kill, you know?
Standing by.
Alright, Kamea, one of the first times that we took you with us, you were in a Kentaro. I remember when you were in a Kentaro, and I was like, I have never seen this before, and I don't know what it is. And look at us now. Destroying one of those. That was the one that you had. Okay, so should Glitch or Kamea go first? It doesn't really matter, I don't think.
Affirmative.
Either way, someone's gonna be the one to get rid of the evasion. Oh my god. That was a big shot. I love an AC-20. When you can make it work. Why am I being weird? I think I got weird. Okay, I want to be close enough that I can fire my lasers, though, so... I'm gonna point this way. I don't know why. I just feel like... How are your parts? And is there anything I can relieve you of, such as this shoulder?
Got it. Want some more, huh?
Lady Arano, I've got a fix on Lord Madeira's transponder signal. He's being moved. It looks like they're taking him to the most heavily reinforced Directorate stronghold on Guldra. Miss Meyer, I need you to pick us up in the Leopard. It's the only way we can reach him before it's too late. It's a negative, Lady Arano. I'm reading dozens of anti-aircraft guns and missile turrets around that stronghold. If I tried to fly you in, they'd blow me out of the sky. Damn it! What are our options? If you take off at a dead sprint, you might be able to catch them. It'll be pretty dicey, though. I'm seeing a lot of mechs between you and Lord Madeira, and we'll have no time to retrieve the evidence that he gathered. The evidence can wait. We have to... Damn it. That intel is vital to our war effort, and it's nearly in our grasp. I cannot risk the future of the Reach for one man. Mr. Oliveira, I need you to give me the coordinates of Lord Madeira's dead drop. Give me, Alexander, but your rescue will have to wait. Roger that, Lady Rano. I'm marking the coordinates on your map now. Commander, we show multiple dropships inbound. As soon as you have the data, get out of there.
Every fiber of my being is screaming at me to not abandon Lord Madeira. To drop everything and rescue him, as I know he'd rescue me. In leaving him, I betray myself.
It's the right call. And it's what he wanted you to do. For your people.
But Alexander...
He'll live. Have faith in that.
Really?
And press on. It's the only thing you can do.
I don't think he will live. I've seen what Victoria does to war prisoners. But I'm not gonna say that. God, that's so heartbreaking. And I really mean that. Can I go up this slope? Is that possible? I'm not so sure, but I will try. But first, this Kintaro has to go away. Forever. Oh good. I can hopefully do this if I turn off some of my lame lasers. Good night.
Follow me to victory.
We have data to collect. I can't be bothering with you, honestly.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, so I don't know if we can go up that slope. It seems potentially too steep, but either that or we go around this way, and I feel even more like that's unlikely, so let's go. I'm gonna sprint. Let's start heading this way.
Roger.
Waiting on you, Commander. Ready?
Come on, men. It's gonna be a long journey because we are in...
Yes, I hear you.
Oh shit, we only have 10 rounds. We're not gonna make it in time, yo.
Taking her to top speed.
We have to get there by round 7. Okay, but I'm pretty mobile in my grasshopper. I think I can do this. And everyone else is just gonna go as fast as they can.
What can I do for you?
Yeah. Maya, you are the slowest one of us, which is ironic. I don't want to leave you behind, but... That's the last inbound hostile dropship from the landing force. We have the window we need to evac. Other than the punctuation there, I don't know what, I don't know. Destroying my cousin's landing force would show her the costs of her treachery, and I am willing to pay. And I am willing pay? And I'm willing pay. Willing to pay? However, recovering that... Someone did not proofread this conversation. I feel like I'm having a stroke. However, recovering that data is still our priority. Okay. I know what she's trying to say.
Not bad, cousin. But I am not finished with you yet.
God. Okay. I'm gonna save, just like, because this seems like a good place to, we're doing pretty well, so...
Waiting for orders.
If we... I knew it was too good to be true. Running up that hill. We are literally running up that hill. Who are you? What do you want? 75 tons? Alright, it's getting real now. It's getting real. I knew it would eventually. I should get as close to the data as possible. So I'll be here and I'll look out this way. And it might be good for me to do a I don't have sensor. I don't have sensor. Yeah, yes, I don't have sensor lock. That's right. Okay, well, that's good. So I'll just be over here.
I'm listening.
Alright. Maya has sensor lock. And Glitch does as well. One of them could... Okay. Kameya's not close enough to sensor lock that guy. So it's gonna have to be glitch sensor locking him, and then I don't know if Kamea is gonna be able to reach with her LRM-20s, but I might as well try, I guess. Black Knight, okay.
You have my attention.
Okay, good. She can reach.
I'll do what you ask.
And he's in good condition.
I'll make it happen.
Well, it was something. It was something anyway. A 35 ton up here and a 25 ton. Okay, that's not too scary. I have to get... I will be the one who collected the data. I will do it.
Engaging jump jets.
We're receiving the data now, Lady Rano. Commander, I'm gonna have to ask you to keep one of your mechs near that relay until the upload is finished. Don't worry. I will do it. And I will be vigilant as well. And I will... Oh my god. This guy's so much evasion. And I will breaching shot 2 of these nerds as well. With my... lasers. This doesn't seem very good. It's because the Jenner has so much evasion. I guess let's do this nice medium laser. Just, I don't know, in case it hits. At least it'll get rid of some of the evasion, you know. Sometimes that's just how it be.
I'm here.
Hotwire. Can you see anyone? No, but you could. What is that? I wonder. I want to have. Okay, I want to have Glitch, I think, come up to help me up here because Glitch can jump, but I will move Hotwire over here to work on this Jaeger mech. Nope. I'm the Jaeger mech. Don't hit my arms. Don't hit my shoulder. Oh, that would be so sad. Okay.
Target locked.
Hey, crit your PPC. How about that?
Parting critical
Ah, he has such a cool design. Wait. Wait. Wait! Ew, no. I think she's gonna get her arm blasted off. I might have to make my peace with that. I wanted to look at the Black Knight design because I didn't realize they've got fancy little, like, they've got fancy stuff on them. Does mine have fancy stuff on it? I don't know. Anyway, it's cool. Ah, boy. What are we doing? What are we doing? Kamea, are you... How are you feeling? Could I convince you to kill that Black Knight?
Sounds good. I'm moving.
Okay, cool. I would like... What do you have in this arm? Is it worth shooting off? Oh, it's the... That's your PPC. Or I could take other stuff, or like... some other stuff. Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe it's just... Maybe I'll just attack.
Taking the shot.
Okay, and...
I hear ya.
Glitch, if you could also help out with this gosh darn Black Knight, because I feel like he's gonna be a pretty serious problem. He is guarded. I think I should use a rifle on him as a breaching shot, and then also I should... I can't see anyone with my medium lasers. Can I... Oh, I could... Okay, you get the LRMs. I guess... Yeah, you... Is it worth trying to get whatever that was? I don't remember what it was, but... I think I'm just gonna send everything at Black Knight.
Line them up and I'll shoot them down, Commander.
As a commando. Okay, he's sick. I destroyed his right arm and his right torso. That's probably helpful. I think it's his turn now, and I'm a little scared. Destroying the reinforcements is an optional thing, but I think we should try to do it. The only thing I'm nervous about is Hotwire getting her stuff shot off, but she can ace pilot her way away from this situation in just a sec. Ooh, maybe I should try to take his leg. Do I think I could do that? I think I should try. I think I should just try and see what happens. Okay. No such thing, but I will move... I'll move out of his line of sight anyway. Probably back here is good. Although which, the arm that is the one that's sad is her right arm. So this, I think this should be fine. Hide behind a rock and it'll all be good. Okay, I have to stay where I am, but I'll be vigilant because I'm not getting any evasion and I'm not getting any cover. I'm just out here naked, in the open. And, wow, really? I can't see you from... I can, too. Whatever. Fine. What I could do if I wanted to would be to move my cone, but that doesn't even really do anything helpful, though, actually. But I guess I will, just because. I guess you can have an LRM-5. Why not? Why not? I guess. Get rid of some of your evasion anyway. Sadly, this guy's in cover, so...
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay. Alright. I'll take it. Yeah, shoot the Highlander. That's right. I wouldn't normally root for that, but...
I'm barely scratched.
She is kind of tanky sometimes, as it happens. Okay, I will jump... I'll jump around for the evasion of it all. And... Could I hit you with my medium lasers? No, that's a shame. Are you guarded anymore? No, I don't think it... Okay. This seems like a good spot, actually, to do some shenanigans. Okay. So, you can have the LRM, because why not? You... Oh, no. I can only see this commando in indirect fire, so actually... You get the LRM, and you get everything else. And that seems good to me.
I've got enough guns for everyone.
Take him out. Almost.
Another hit like
But he's
that
looking
and
bad.
you're toast.
An LRM carrier? Ew. It's pretty gross. Commando must survive. We must remember this.
Standing by.
Alright. I feel bad taking her away from everyone, but She should probably be in cover. And yeah, I will target that LRM carrier because it could be a problem at some point. I mean, it already is a problem, kind of. Wow. Okay, now I feel silly. I should have targeted the carrier more. It's okay. We've got some time before it comes up again. What are you gonna do, little commando? Oh, I see. Well, you are within your right to do that, I guess. Alright, I'm seeing where I am. I'm turning to face you, little guys, and you guys are not, I don't have to worry about breaching shots anymore, really. I can just target each of you equally. Oh yeah. How about that? Possibly I should, you know, precision shot you and try to take you out a little bit more efficiently, but wow, there's not really anything I can do. Oh, this LRM carrier. Yeah, I should probably finish that off. I would love to do that. Thank you so much. Okay. I feel better.
Vehicle down.
Alright.
I'm listening.
Only indirect fire. Is this really? Okay, I believe you definitely that there's nothing else except for these guys. It just feels like there should be more guys.
What can I do for you?
But I guess not. Oh, okay. I would like to be able to directly target both of these nerds if it were possible, but it looks as if it may not be possible unless I get point blank. Ooh, I want to jump on him. I want to jump on him. Let me do it. We're at the end of this battle, right? Just let me do it. You know what I mean?
That's a critical hit.
Transmission complete, Lady Arano. We have the package in hand and Sumire is on her way. You missed! Mostly.
Armor's holding.
Hey! I'm an ace pilot and you're an ace pilot.
Commander.
Who's flying the plane? Okay, I should just sprint, I guess, because there's nothing else really useful I can do.
Acknowledged.
And I can finally leave this area, so I'll get up here. And you, once again, have a bunch of evasion. So maybe I should just try to... Well, I'll send one breaching shot your way, and then the commando can have everything else. Once again, I've done this the opposite way that I wanted.
Engaging multiple targets.
And once again, we have overkill.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Good to go.
Okie dokie. How would you like all of these guns?
Affirmative.
I did hurt my legs a bit doing that, but I don't regret it because it was fun.
Got it.
Goodbye. Do I have to run out of here or... Okay. All targets eliminated. Sit tight and I can collect you from where you're at right now. What is this, cousin? You're running? Leaving Lord Madeira behind? I thought that you would do anything for each other. Blah, blah, blah. I will take him back from you, Victoria. Personally. I look forward to it, Kamea. In the interim, know that your dearest friend will languish as I languished in Lord Croesus' dungeons. I will make him suffer in your stead. I know what I'm abandoning him to, Victoria, as does he. Alexander is more courageous than either of us, and if you hurt him, I will kill you myself. I think you were already planning on doing that, weren't you? I swear that on my father's name.
Mission successful.
Oh boy, oh. That was crazy. Okay, well, we got paid well, so that is good at least. And no one got anything shot off, I don't think. Just a little minor damage. Ooh. Ooh, I can make another Black Knight. And I can make another Hunchback. And I should probably check what other things are in here. Ooh, a sick LRM 20 I want. I should probably take this laser as well, but yeah, I'm jiggy with these. I think it's good. Not my boy. I think there's supposed to be voiceover here. This is really sad that there's no voiceover. There's not even any subtitles. I don't know what they're saying. Or maybe they're not saying anything. Last time the cutscene bugged, there were subtitles but no voiceover. So maybe it was just supposed to be music. That's sad! Stop bugging my cutscenes! I want to see ya! Dr. Murad, have you gotten that archive cracked open? I want to know what's inside, and I want to know it now. So she is a princess after all, I see. Yes, Lady Arano. I just finished cracking the encryption. There's a lot here. Ledgers, spreadsheets, cost analyses, and a single holo file. I recognize the coding on that file. My father authorized his archivist in House Madeira to install a holo recording system in Arano Palace before his death. It was meant to preserve an ongoing record of important diplomatic events. The system must still be active, and Alexander's family had access to it. Color me curious. Let's see what kind of blackmail material House Madeira managed to dig up. Hang on a second. I'll cue it up on the view screen. Okay, here it goes. I understand your hesitancy, daughter. It's a difficult thing what I'm asking you to do. But this galaxy is a hard and uncaring place. If our directorate is to thrive, we must be even harder. I have no qualms about killing for the greater glory of the directorate, Father, but this... Please, help me understand. Show me the wisdom in carrying out this attack, because I cannot see it myself. Broaden your perspective, Victoria. Think beyond the reach, beyond the periphery. Our directorate is growing stronger, but we stand among giants. To the successor states, we are nothing. A tin-pot dictatorship in a galactic backwater, to be ignored or crushed as they please. If we are to survive in the long term, we need a strong ally, but we have nothing to offer in return. We cannot change our circumstances. The reach is comparatively small and poor, and that is how it will remain. What we can do is shift the political balance of the periphery. By engineering conflict, we can give ourselves value, as a buffer state and an ally of convenience. And by doing this to perdition, you'll create the conflict you seek. And, perdition, yeah, was the Taurian system that got, right? Wow, the 3 main continents are Hell, Hades, and Purgatory, and its capital city is Damnation? What are you even saying? That's the most edgy thing I've ever heard. And I know edgy. I was born in the edge. Yes. Your target is a port city that serves as the primary supplier of Perdition's aerospace bases. A chemical strike there will look like a backdoor attempt to undermine Calderon's military readiness. He'll assume that the method of attack was chosen for the purpose of plausible deniability. And when he points his finger at House Davian in response, I will quietly approach him with an offer of support. And if this embroils us in a war with the Federated Suns, it won't. Calderon will not strike without proof, and despite his fears to the contrary, the periphery is beneath Hans Davian's notice. We'll be the Concordat's silent partners in a cold war that never goes hot, and the Reach will go stronger than it ever could on its own. And if our attack fails, if I'm caught, then our directorate will perish and us alongside it. But inaction isn't an option, Victoria. An alliance built on a lie is better than no alliance at all, and our directorate cannot survive indefinitely in a vacuum. I cannot trust a task this sensitive to any mercenary. It has to be someone who truly loves the Reach and who understands the price of failure. I don't enjoy ordering you to do this, but I am trying to accomplish in 5 years what House Arano should have done across a span of 3 lifetimes. To safeguard the Reach on such a short timetable, risks must be taken and sacrifices have to be made. Show me that you are the defender of the realm that I know you to be, and accept this terrible responsibility. Not for me, but for our people, for the Reach. I understand, Father, and I'll do what you ask. For the glory of the Reach. The video feed winks out. A test pattern replaces it. Gods. Doesn't even matter what else is in the archive. With this, we could turn the Taurians against the Directorate. Protector Calderon will want Espinosa's head on a plate. We lost Alexander for this information. Let's use it. I'm marking the evidence with my personal seal and sending it to the Taurian government. When they respond, we'll find out whether all of this is worth it. In the meantime, we need to focus on getting Lord Madeira back. He'll be on the throne world. Wouldn't make sense for them to take him anyplace else. Agreed. But if we move on Madeira directly, the Directorate's naval fleet will attack our flank from their base on Tirlun. If, on the other hand, we attack and liberate House Parada, there will be nothing my uncle can do to prevent us from invading Madeira. We'll have him by the throat. I'll take my leave of you now, Catalyst. I have allies to rally and an army to marshal. The Restoration will summon you when our forces have been assembled for the assault. And we'll keep doing our thing until we receive your summons. Back to work, people. If we're going to stage an assault on Tirlun, we're going to need all the firepower we can muster. You all know what that means, so let's get to it.
That mech you wanted?
Whoa! Crazy!
Is cleared for fighting.
Wow, I can't believe we just got a whole nother Black Knight after we just made one. Because of how different models of things work. No, but this is the same model. How did I have that many pieces? Did I just fight a ton of Black Knights or something? I don't know. I don't know, but I only need one. So I am gonna store this one and probably end up selling it. And I'm probably gonna store and end up selling this hunchback as well. Let me take a look at this hunchback super fast. Because I'm wondering if, I wasn't in danger of running out of ammo in that mission, was I? I don't think so. I'm tempted to remove this medium laser and just have the sniper bits so that I can stay, like, way back and just pew-pew from, yeah, extreme range, very long range. And use that extra ton to buff up my torso and arms a little bit. Or maybe just buff up the whole thing, but not the legs. Here, go for max armor, but don't bother with the rear as much. And don't bother with the legs as much. Yep, that seems about right. Oh, hey! Nice, okay. Because it's just a teensiest little bit squishy. I wanna refit. I got an achievement, Bullet Farmer, refitted a mech with only ballistic weapons. Thank you so much. Yes, it's true. I did do that. Oh, and I guess I didn't do the repairs. That's fine. Okay, so one day. And the Highlander is she's just trucking along. She's fine. Okay. Cool. Oh, hey, can I go to the store now? No. Fair. I guess we did not liberate the planet. Okay, well then we should go because I can't do this. Okay, where should we go then? Cause this is gonna be the we're at the sort of end of the episode. No more missions today, but I do want to set us on a course somewhere. So where are we gonna go? Tirlon, was it? Here. What is this over here? Oh, Smithin. It's been a while since we went to Smithin. We go to Smithin. Umagard. We go back to Mektor. Or we could try going over here. Maybe I should put a 4-skull filter on. Is that crazy? Oh, what is this? Oh, this is Mangjandi. Sure, let's go here. I don't know what's here. Probably nothing, but at least we will see what is there, and if there's nothing, we will just simply go on, perhaps to Mektor or one of these other places. Smithin, maybe. Or... yeah. Let's go. We are arriving at Mangshandian. Hey, there's an event as we arrive. Vasquez, through your rush of old memories, Darius goes on. He claims to be a friend from your military days. I'll put him through to your quarters. Vasquez's voice is weathered with age. It's been a long time, Titania. I heard you've been busy. Me too. But let's not beat around the bush. I need a favor. He's signed on with a rebel army on the planet's surface, but after a slogging campaign, his unit has been cut off from its supply line. Vasquez is hoping that you can hook him up with some surplus inventory, and he's willing to pay. Ooh. I probably have an LRM-20 lying around. Now, I don't want to sell him my, 2-star LRM-20 that I just got, so I'm gonna hope that that's not the one it picks. Vasquez's ragtag crew of soldiers arrive with little fanfare. They stare at the Argo as Darius walks them over to the massive LRM-20 awaiting their inspection. Vasquez limps over and offers his hand. You've got a very interesting bird here, Titania. Do I get a tour? Your formal handshake suddenly turns into a bear hug as Vasquez lifts you momentarily off your feet. He sets you down and immediately starts walking, as if expecting you to follow. He calls over his shoulder. Now let me tell you about this war I found myself in. It's just like the good old days.
We've arrived at our destination, Commander.
Yay! Let's look at the store just to see what there is. Okay, alright. Not much of anything else, but there are some pretty interesting missiles. And I could finally try to figure out what infernos are. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot for me here, but that's fine. I wasn't really expecting there to be too much, but there are some interesting missiles, so I'll take that. I will look at the hiring hall, even though I'm not really looking to hire anyone. And moreover, we should look at contracts to see if we're gonna have to move on or if there's anything to do here. Ooh. Wait, what? There is a ton of stuff here. Is it? So interesting. Have I seen that? Has this ever happened to us? Have we ever seen this? Lance tonnage minimum? Hang on. I'm not going to do it right now, obviously, but I want to see what's the minimum? This mission has some restrictions on the weight of the mechs you can field. Oh, so interesting. I don't know if we've seen that before. Also, hello, 4.5 skull mission. Yikes. And 4 stars, 3.5 skulls. 3.5, 3.5, 4, 5. And 5? Oh my god. This is against pirates, so okay. You can't do all of these. Oh no, are they all gonna be against pirates? Fuck, hang on. Okay, this one is against the Taurians. Okay, there's at least... Okay. It was... Okay, cool. Alright, so at least 2 of them, possibly more, are against the Taurians, so that's good. I was really worried there for a sec. Okay, 2 of them I think we can do. 3 of them if we want to try the gauntlet. That sounds terrifying. Wow, this is so interesting. I both really want to do this because it sounds intense. And also, I want to avoid it because it sounds horrifying. Weirdly, the one of these quests with the lowest max pay, which usually means the, like, least loadout, is the one that is one of the 5 skull ones. But it's also anti-pirate, so I won't be doing that. Okay, but we will have a couple things to do on this planet. I wonder if it's because it is right next to Tirlon. Or is there some in-world lore about Mangjandian that I just didn't know? Because that's kind of crazy. Anyway, interesting discoveries, but we will get to that and more next session. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. I'll see you next Monday, but until then, clear skies.